are you?
Who am I? I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker. I make cool jokes.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Fuck scared bitch. Pussy. Fuck pussy. Look at you. Okay, I know. Get your celebrations out of the way. I got a webcam. I'm kind of a big deal now. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. So yeah, I got a webcam. You like my room? I have one picture. And the rest of the wall is empty. Isn't that cool? I used to have a chef poster. It was right there. And before you click off, just make sure that you like and subscribe because my average watch time is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So I know you're gonna leave. You don't have what it takes to stay in this business. You're never gonna make it. Leave as soon as you feel like it. No consequences or repercussions for your actions. You just leave my video. You're a fucking fraud. Why don't you stay? Stay a little while. We have fun here. This is as far as I can walk back. My bed's behind me. So make sure to watch it. What? That was too loud. Oh my god. That was too loud. This ain't your grandma's react video. Here, we give credit. In the description, in the video, and I give actual insight. You're not watching Sniper Wolf, buddy. You're not gonna hear any, wow, that's crazy. No, you're gonna hear a lot of, wow. That happened because of this and this, and you're gonna be like, dude, that's crazy. You're gonna be the one saying that's crazy. I'm not. I don't say that word. I mean, I just did. Okay, I keep losing my train of thought. Okay. I'm gonna start the video now. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the first video that I'm gonna react to is a video I've actually already seen before. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen all these videos. And I actually commented on explaining how it was made. I got like a lot of, attention, a lot of like Instagram comment attention. It's not the same thing. I just wanted to make the video, okay? Can I just fucking make...
That's why we broke up in the first place. Cause I want you to know that I'm ready to go. Heartbeat, my heartbeat.
Okay.
That's why we...
Okay, so let's break this down. So first I'll read my comment. I am a 3D animator, and it took me a few watches to figure out how the hell you did it. But I finally got it. You used a 3D model for the swinging, and then you morphed to you actually landing after jumping forward. It looks so seamless. It's insane. And yeah, I guess you could say kinda, made me a little famous. But yeah, so let me break this down. So in the beginning part, when he's climbing up the wall, here's the part that confuses me a little bit. So the lighting is so similar to the actual lighting that you're seeing in that tunnel. I mean, so here's what he could have did. There's a couple things that he could have did. So he could have taken maybe like a wooden plank or something and just set the camera up beside the wooden plank, and then he could have just climbed on the ground on the wooden plank like that, and then just composited himself onto the wall. And the reason I think that is because if he was to do it on the ground, there's so many little pieces of dirt just kind of poking up on the ground, it would be covering his fingers, and then he'd have to like superimpose like his fingers back on. It just seems like too much work. Or what probably would be easier is, so since we already see the lights coming from the left side, and so he's basically almost completely drenched in shadow. And so what would also make sense is if like he was just, I don't know, on a street somewhere, and then he just set up a green screen behind him, and then he just crawled on the ground like that, took out the green screen, superimposed himself onto there, or composited himself, and then just turned the exposure and the brightness down. And really that is probably most likely what he did. And then he actually added shadows onto the wall. You can actually see when he's climbing. Or he's just Spider-Man, but I don't know. I don't subscribe to that idea, so. Yeah, so for here, probably what he did was he was in that tunnel, and then he just stood like that. And then he probably had one of his friends or something just like go around him or capture like, you know, enough images of him to create a 3D model from that, or maybe they had an app for it or something. And then he just animated himself swinging like that. He animated the, you know, the web shooting up and hitting that. Something that kind of made me laugh was I replied like an asshole to this guy. I'm gonna see if I can find it. 104 replies, probably not, but so there's this reply that I got, and this guy was like, "Dude, you're so wrong. He probably just used some military ropes or something and used that to because of the structural integrity of those ropes would hoist him up." And I'm like, I just straight up told him like, "You're fucking stupid." Like I just said, I'm like, "I'm sorry, dude, but like, no, that's not what he did." Oh man, I felt so bad. He didn't know. Got 3D model. There. Wait. No. Okay. It was like a little bit before that he became real. So it was a 3D model, and then it just kind of morphed. So let's just say he's just standing there, okay? And let's just say, you know, 3D model is like swinging around him. So he painted himself out of this. So he runs, jumps forward, and then he just morphs the 3D model into him jumping forward and then lands. Which is, yeah. So yeah, this video was done by the Josh VFX. Really, really talented 3D artist. He's got a bunch of videos. Go support him. Okay. Yeah, this one's short but sweet. This is definitely not the original creator. Oh, look at that. They even tagged themselves. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, this is just 100% just content theft. Yeah, so sadly, I can't credit the original creator. I'm not sure where this video comes from, but I'm gonna break it down. So it's kind of similar to the last video we watched, except it's just in reverse. So this time it starts off with the human and then goes into the 3D model. It goes like this, and literally the second the guy hits the water, there's like a flash kind of. And that's the transition between real to fake. So basically what happens is once that flash happens, the whole image stops being a video and turns into a photo. And then basically they just went in post and then animated the camera movement to make it look like it's still moving around and stuff. That's the easiest way to do it. And then once that flash happens, someone went to 3D and they just set out a plane. Like a plane is just like a rectangle. So they matched a rectangle to the size of the water, or even that would be unnecessary. Maybe just the size of where he smacks down. And then they added collision, and then they created a 3D model from that photo of the guy in the air, and then they just added soft body physics to that, and then they just did that, and then they jiggles around and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, and now he's 3D model man. Isn't that beautiful? So nice. That's really cool. Wow, that's really cool. Nice. Okay, now for this one, this is the original creator. His name is Alexi__N. And this one is beautiful. There are so many things going into this video with like the in post, especially there's like post processing already in it, but then you can tell he goes into like After Effects or something afterwards. We'll watch the video and then I'll break it down. Watching this. I don't think it was. Oh, and the sound design too. There's a rainbow. Fuck, there's so many things going on. The bubbles coming out. Okay. I'm having a freaking stroke. The glare on the water looks perfect. Everything looks perfect. I mean, there's definitely an artistic, like it looks, if this is one guy, for how photoreal it looks is kind of incredible. Oh, and that water simulation. Oh my God, that would, with the detail and the fidelity of that water, and also you have to take into account that interacting with the boat. Like you can see where the foam is like hitting the side of the boat. I mean, I don't think you could fake that in I mean, you can fake anything. I just mean like, I just feel like it would be easier if you were to just simulate the whole thing. Yeah. I was like way too early. Oh yeah, and also look at the look how it's interacting with the water. Like, this isn't no video game thing. Like, in video games, what often happens is they'll just have like a water plane. So like basically a rectangle, and then they turn it into something that looks like water, and then they animate the current or whatever. But whenever the boat glides on it, it looks like, you know, there's foam coming out the back, but really that's really just like a texture, and then it disappears immediately. It doesn't actually behave and act as how it should. And that's just because resources, you have to save time, you have to save. It would blow up your PC if you were to actually like simulate full water. Yeah, look at that. Completely beautiful. Oh, and that sound design, that bassy boom. Okay, so right here, I'm a little stressed out looking at this. He most likely did this in, what is it, like Houdini? I think Houdini's really good at like destruction physics. And so maybe he modeled it and then he like chose certain parts where it would break. It's just, actually, I'm not really that great with destruction physics or what goes into making something ready to be destroyed like that. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. Oh, and then he literally adds that, literally, why am I saying literally? I mean, he did literally, but like, words. Isn't that fucking weird? Okay, so he adds that rainbow in post. That's pure talent right there. Like, you really can't, if he's one dude doing that, man, what am I doing, man? That's crazy. I'm kind of jealous. All right, and now I'm gonna move over to TikTok videos. This is where it kind of starts to get a little cursed, honestly, but it'll be fun.
And what?
Okay, so it says credit, like, so the person that uploaded this is not the original creator, obviously. Maybe at one point they were called Hobo Bros, but right now it's just, the channel is called Hobo Hobo, and the link will be in the description. I like this clip. This one's fun.
What the? Who are you?
Who am I? I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the fucking Joker. I make fucking cool jokes. Get out! You found me!
What if I just showed that and then just continue with the video? So this is a really simple animation, but it's super effective because it's just so fucking funny. Oh my god, I just love it so much. Okay, so there's just a couple things I want to point out. I mean, like, there's nothing like really graphically impressive about this, but there's just a couple little gags that I like. So it's like a little janky, but you can tell that he did that to play into the humor. Like, this whole thing is just jank on purpose, and it's freaking fun.
Who are you?
Who am I?
I love how cursed the 3D model is. Like, he doesn't even look like the Joker, and something that's hilarious is that his arms don't even move until he gets crushed by the piano. Like, the whole time his arms are completely static. It's just like,
I'm the Joker, baby.
the jankiest.
I'm the
Look at that walk animation that walks like.
I make fucking cool jokes.
I don't know if you saw that with his eyes. Let me bring that. Yeah, you see that with the eyes? The motion blur kind of masks it a bit, but like his eyes literally for like half a frame, like literally touch the camera. And now his arms are moving, now everything's moving. Yeah, no, I love this video. It's so funny. It's just like, I've made an animation kind of like that. I mean, not as funny, but really leaning into the jank. Okay, so, I mean, right off the bat. Actually, wait, before I do anything, who made this? Okay, I think this is actually the original creator. Okay, cool. 3D world. Cool 3D world. Yeah, so Okay, I have a few things to say. What the fuck? And then the next thing that I have to say is I like how unapologetically fucked this whole thing is. Look at the tree. Look at the tree texture. Not only is it separated at like the trunk and the branch, but it's like the UVs are just completely warped. Oh, and then this little phenomenon that happens here. Yeah, so basically that's what happens when you have a normal rig, like a 3D model, and then you take the head and then you just continuously rotate it, and because the rig, it doesn't know what to do at that point, it just starts to just contort and it just turns into this abomination. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and as you see, we credit the creators here, okay? Sniper Wolf, Jason Derulo, yeah, we credit the creators here, okay? Fuck with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys learned something, because I tried to impart my infinite wisdom as much as I could, but sometimes you just have to move to the pace of the slowest person in the room. I'm looking at you, Daniel. You fucking... So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, get the engagement up. Come on. I'm trying to be a YouTube celebrity here, okay? Okay? Why don't you help a guy out a bit, yeah? I also offer one-on-one Blender tutoring, so if you want to be taught by me, just email me at conradbusinessinc@gmail.com, or message me on my art Instagram account at DeusExVFX. And if you just want to follow me, you know, follow my TikTok and my art Instagram at DeusExVFX. And if you just want to look at me, why wouldn't you? Yeah, just follow Conrad_Hog on Instagram. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll leave you alone forever now.